So I was in this restaurant last night and I ordered the starter. It was disgusting. It's like drinking battery acid. So I called the waiter over. I says, "What's this?" He says, "It's bean soup." I says, "I don't care what it was. I want to know what it is now." Good afternoon and welcome back to the channel. So I'm heading up to Newcastle city centre. There's a new cafe opened up in the last couple of weeks, which has got a very strong presence on social media. So we'll go and check out the cafe and probably have a couple of drinks as well.
Another rainy afternoon, I don't know what I'm to do. I just miss you more than anything. It's way too quiet in the house, I'm just wasted on the couch, 'cause I don't wanna feel anything. Wish you'd stay here beside me. This isn't how it's supposed to be.
So this cafe is called Sunday Coffee and Kitchen, and I think there's a couple of branches elsewhere in the northeast, but the Newcastle one just opened a couple of weeks ago. I think it's just off the Bigg Market. So we're in the Bigg Market now. I am going to do a video in there at some point, but it doesn't open until 4 o'clock. Now this used to be, anybody who's lived or socialised in Newcastle will recognise this. Now this used to be a public toilet down here, down these steps, in the middle of the Bigg Market. So it was a public toilet for years and years, and then it's been turned into a pub, well, a sort of wine bar. So it's only about 1 o'clock at the moment, it doesn't open until 4, but I will check that out at some point. Now that's the comedy club in Newcastle, or one of the comedy clubs, the Stand. Now in my very short stand-up career, the Stand didn't exist, and it was the Hyena that was the main place. Now it's down one of these side streets. Yeah, it's just here. So we'll call in here and check it out. So there's pancakes, loaded oats, toast, acai bowls. So I think I'll go for the pancakes. And the drinks is coffee, smoothies, matcha. Could I have the cinnamon pancakes with green tea, please? I was tempted by the cakes, but I've gone for the pancakes. Got the cinnamon pancakes and the green tea. Or your autumnal with the leaves on. So anybody who watches eating challenges will know that pancakes are one of the most filling foods you can eat. So I might struggle to inhale all of this. Struggling. I've admitted defeat. I don't even think Bigg Meats Food could have managed that. Got about a third of one pancake left. Very delicious, but very, 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 very filling. The green tea is very nice. Thank you. So that was very nice. I'm stuffed. Now this place just across the road, which is the Raj Tandoori. Been here many times for chicken korma after Friday night or Saturday night out. And it was actually just here many years ago that I met Pete Doherty, who's one of my heroes. Pete Doherty from the Libertines and Baby Shambles. So I was just walking down this street. I had 2 shopping bags, and I couldn't believe just standing out here in this doorway was Pete Doherty and Carl Barat, because the Libertines were playing a gig that night at Times Square in Newcastle. So I was a little bit in awe, but I was thinking if I don't speak to him, I'll regret it for the rest of my life. So he was taking sort of photos, some fans had recognised him and come up to him and stuff. So I plucked up the courage, tapped him on the shoulder, and he turned around. And I says, "Oh, Pete," says, "I'm a big fan." Had a bit chat with him, and I told him about my favourite song of his, which is a song called Salome. And he was really appreciative, grateful. He shook my hand, and he was so sweet and so nice. I think a lot of people get the wrong impression of Pete Doherty because of all the tabloid press years ago. He's a lovely bloke. And I've seen him live a few times.
Wish you stayed here right with me. I can't shake that feeling that we said goodbye too soon.
I'm saying go for a pint. Might only be able to squeeze a half in after them pancakes. So just walking down the Bigg Market now. So it's an Irish bar along here. Katie O'Brien's. So I'll call him that. Well, the bugger's closed. Hey, so much for Newcastle being the party centre. Right, I'll go somewhere else. I'll take my custom elsewhere. I know where I'll go. I'll go to Colonel Porter's. Very quirky rum bar. I'll call him there. Need to walk these pancakes off. It's nice.
I know the hour's getting late. I shouldn't sit here and contemplate. I just can't stop thinking about us. I won't forget a single thing, from drunken nights to Sunday mornings, and how you smile at me. Wish you'd stay.
The lights is on. I think we might be in luck. Oh no. Well, would you believe it? Dear me. What have we got to do to get a pint in Newcastle? Madhouse. Closed. I'll go to BrewDog. What's happening to this city? Alright, Ed.
Stayed here beside me. This isn't how it's supposed to be. Wish you'd stay.
So this is the Elvis juice, which is grapefruit infused.
Shake that feeling that we said goodbye too soon.
Thanks very much, mate. I'll have one in the Akenside. That'll be open. So that was the Akenside. I'll have one more before I go home. I think I'll call in at the bar where I did my video about the hidden beer garden on the quayside, which was the Broad Chare. So I'll call in there. So I was in this restaurant last night. I says, have you got frog's legs? He says, no, just who I'm walking. He says, these eggs are not very nice. He says, well, don't blame me. I only laid the table. I once got a job in a restaurant. The job was to clear the tables. Well, I didn't last very long. I was clearing them for takeoff. So this is looking very autumnal down here. Whoops. So this is where I did my hidden beer garden video, the Broad Chare pub. I don't think I'll be sitting in the beer garden today though. And there's Mr. Neil, who I'm coming to see in December at the live theatre. So I'll have a quick one in here. I might get a short. All right, mate. Cheers, thank you.
How it's supposed to be. Wish you stayed here right with me. I can't shake that feeling that we say goodbye too soon.
So just left the Broad Chare. So today we visited Sunday Coffee and Kitchen and BrewDog and the Akenside and Broad Chare. So if you've made it at the end of this video, once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.